Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another race in the Legend of Zelda Randomizer Fall Tournament. We have a nice race for you here today between JTB and SaltyPhry. Game 2 of their best of 3 series. Still in the round of 64 here. I am JP, and I am joined by Swerb. How you doing today, Swerb?
Hey, I am doing wonderful. How are you doing, JP?
I am doing good. Looking forward to watching this race.
How are the... I was gonna ask, how are the Brewers doing?
Well, it's the off season, so depends if you want to talk about their free agency, but I don't think we're really here to talk about that right now.
Yeah, I was joking, dude. All right, we got this race between JTB and SaltyPhry. Round 2.
SaltyPhry took race 1. JTB has chosen to add a sword to their arsenal to start this one as his change for game 2. And it looks like we're off. And we get a shovel to start.
Okay. I can dig it.
Might see them route through the south to Kakariko with that. But JTB's going to head up into Hyrule Castle area first. Might see him do escape. SaltyPhry also heading towards Hyrule Castle.
Ooh, nice bomb pull from that tier 1 tree pull there. Yeah, we'll see if they decide to go full on into escape. The assured sword there. Ooh, and the hook shot from Uncle. This is a quick start.
Yeah, nice start for both of them. Just some rupees and the rest of the escape. Not the rest of the escape, the rest of the uncle area. So we got JTB heading towards Kakariko. Or not Kakariko, he's heading towards the Hyrule Castle. They're both going to do the front of escape.
Yes, indeed. So it makes a lot of sense. When you have the assured sword, and now we have a hook shot, it's going to be a quick and easy escape. But yeah, I guess to fill people in while we go through this fairly straightforward escape sequence here. As you mentioned, this is game 2 between JTB and SaltyPhry here. SaltyPhry having the victory, so this is a potential elimination match for JTB. He has to win this, or it's all over for him. Oh, and the power glove in the first escape chest. We are stacked early on here.
It's always interesting when runners choose to do escape in an open seed. A lot of runners will choose to skip this because you don't want to necessarily spend the time down here because JTB finds some bombs. So I feel like the opinion on coming down here in an open seed is divided overall.
I would tend to agree with you that there's often a split on when to approach escape, but I think the assured sword really kind of makes it a lot more encouraging. Because I know, at least for me personally, and for a lot of other runners I've talked to, you want to have like a good weapon that makes escape fairly quick and easy, like either a sword or the hammer or something. So once you have that, there's not much point in putting it off for too long.
So it looks like JTB is not going to check Dark Cross. SaltyPhry setting up for a Death Warp. So he's likely going to go to the Dark Cross. And JTB is going to take the south route into Kakariko so he can route that shovel in right away. When you get a shovel like that in Sphere 1, you want to check it almost as fast as you can. It tends more often than not to have something.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really easy to route in. Oh, hey, it had 10 big old arrows. But yeah, super easy to route in this early on when you're gonna head over to Kakariko and do all that early game stuff anyway. So it's a minor annoyance finding that first thing in Link's house, but far less annoying than finding it somewhere like in the middle of Turtle Rock at the end of the seat or something.
Now, SaltyPhry doing this, looking at what they've got, I'm a little curious about this because you gotta get the Power Glove. I'd almost just rather go to the back first in case the key is in the Dark Cross, because you'll save time.
Yeah, I can't say I fully agree with doing this. For that exact reason you mentioned, that he has a Power Glove, so he could have gone straight to the back. Well, he got a full heart container for his effort, but that's still, it feels very slow when you're kind of fooling around in the dark, hoping to find that chest. Thankfully, the hook shot and especially the sword makes it a little bit, you know, not too difficult to manage those dark rooms. But I certainly wouldn't have made that a priority.
Well, SaltyPhry's going to head straight to the back. Not going to leave that sitting for any longer. Now, at the end of the day, since I did have an item, it's probably not too much of a time lost for me. He's probably going to check that Dark Cross either way. JTB meanwhile at 6 rupees, so nowhere near enough bottle vendor money yet. SaltyPhry not finding anything in the back of Escape. Looks like the Power Glove is the only thing in Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, but it's a big find early on, especially with that hook shot in hand. There's the Moon Pearl in Kakariko.
So Moon Pearl. Well, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if we could find like a lamp or something like that, put that Power Glove to big use immediately by going up to Death Mountain. But also, coupled with that Moon Pearl, we're just one item away from Dark World access.
Need the hammer or another glove. JTB needs rupees too.
Okay, we got an early ice rod, so that's always nice. Something you don't need to worry about later on. Oh, and a bottle in the back of Blind's hut.
It's a little unfortunate because you have to backtrack slightly.
Yeah, SaltyPhry will save himself this little minor bit of backtrack. But overall, not that big of a deal. Although JTB is still 23 rupees short of that bottle vendor.
Does the kid have a good allowance?
Just some homemade bombs, I guess. Yikes.
Alright, so will JTB farm up the rupees, or is he just gonna leave the bottle vendor for now? He's just gonna leave the vendor for now. Hopefully he remembers that for later.
Yeah, I don't necessarily blame him. He's got plenty of other things on his plate at the moment. And I know it can feel kind of bad just spending time farming up rupees for that bottle vendor, only to get like a red rupee back or some other garbage.
So both runners now just crossing each other's paths. Now, if the runners wanted to, they could sequence break Death Mountain, put that hook shot to use. Be out of sequence, but you got 7 items sitting up there. But you also have about 7, 8 items sitting on the South Shore you'll easily get to as well.
Yeah, I think that I would head south in this instance, just for that exact reason. But it could be an interesting move to make. We'll see what our players decide to do here in just a minute or so.
Salty is also leaving behind the bottle vendor for now. JTB now gonna also navigate these dark rooms to get a heart container down here. And this is the one
It was
danger.
the wrong one.
Yeah, this is the one danger about coming into the back through this way, because if this key rat gets away, you're spending a lot of time trying to find it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's
So, yeah,
I think it's a little faster, but if the key rat gets away, you'll quickly lose that time.
Yeah, optimally it's definitely faster, but hunting for that key rat in the dark can be a lot of trouble. But assuming JTB has less trouble actually finding the chest itself than SaltyPhry, it'll probably come out a wash.
SaltyPhry, one more stop. Gonna be going to check that shovel spot. We're gonna be wondering what that bottle vendor's got for a while.
Alright, well, JTB is feeling around in the dark, having some trouble finding this chest as well. There it